Oh, it's lit. Oh, yo, we not in right.
Oh,
We not ready yet. We almost there. I'm feeling myself in the Expos, the Guerrero. You see that? The Guerrero. Shout out to my grandma. That's her. That's her last name, Guerrero. That's how you know Jones Dominican. I didn't even know that, but yep. That's what it is. Yep. We here. We got the brews ready. We got the. We're gonna talk about this, man. We're gonna talk about this, man. You see that? All right. We're already live on YouTube, so might as well try to keep the people entertained. You feel me? I was late with it, but I'm right on time. I'm right on time. Bring it back. Sorry.
It's cause you already know. We born to die. Now you see now.
It's going down. It is going down. Y'all know what time it is. It's the motherfucking Jones Hour. We here. It's Sunday. To the right of me, the one and only.
I'm co-hosting today, bitches.
Talk to him.
What a do, Scooby?
And to me.
We born to die.
To the left side.
Thank you.
To the left, to the left.
Throw your L up for Big L. Rest in peace.
That's my best Beyonce.
Actually, before we start the show, I have to give a rest in peace shout out to my man Al. I don't want to get into the details of how he passed, but he did pass away. Somebody that I grew up with in the Bronx. Known since I was like 12 years old. Quick story, yo. First time I met him, son, we met playing basketball for money on some shit. Like my pops just moved in with my stepmoms. At that time, I'm like 12. I see mad kids playing ball. I want to play ball. When I get down there, my pops take me. These are a bunch of older kids playing ball. You know what I'm saying? But they show me love, let me rock. You feel me? Fast forward to the nicer weather. I come back outside because everybody's outside. I come. That's the first time I meet my man Al. One of the older cats that remember me from playing that day says, "Yo, nobody could beat this kid right now. I'll put any money on it." All the kids that was there. You know what I'm saying? And one of the kids who was Al, you know what I'm saying? He put up like the $5, $10 or whatever it was. Pardon me, and I did wind up beating him, but that's how I met him. You know what I'm saying? That's how like I met like a bunch of the kids, and we all grew up, and I spent a lot of years in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Probably from like the age of 12 to like the age of 20 consistently. Living in the Bronx and whatnot. Graduated high school in the Bronx, went to college in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? So I did a lot of my time out there, so shout out to the BX. But shout out to my man Al. Again, rest in peace to you, man. I'm gonna miss you, bro. I'm always thinking about you. it's a sad time because I really feel like you deserve that second chance, man. And it looked like maybe you was on your way to that. And shout outs to you, my G. You feel what I'm saying?
Word.
Not to be on a somber note, but on to a happier note. You know, shout out to Kush.
You already know.
His sister birthday, you know, he couldn't be here. You know, he got to do the family thing. So happy birthday to her. Also, a happy birthday Eve to my lovely wife Teresa. Her birthday is tomorrow.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? My birthday was on Friday. Shout out to me,
Hey.
the big 4-1. You feel me? Really touch 40s now. You know what I'm saying? It's not no bullshit. Like I'm really in it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in the shits.
Well,
I'm 1 year in, but I'm still in it. You know what I'm saying?
That's a one step.
Yeah. On my way. So that's how my week has been, bro. You know, celebrating the birthday activities. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. What about you, bro? How your week been?
Working.
Lots
of work.
Yeah, man. That's how it be, bro. That's really how it be, man. Because the work be real.
Mm-hmm.
Work be real. You got to get it how you get it, you know. So wait, let me post the number up on YouTube because we only live on YouTube now. This is the Jones Hour. If you don't know what the fuck you, 898-8914. If you don't know what you was listening to right now, I'm sorry. Like we was a little late to what actually we do here, but this is the Jones Hour podcast, man. We live every Sunday. If you missed the live, you could catch it on the Spotify, Google, Amazon, Apple, iHeartRadio, and the Audible. So if you got any of those apps and you listen to and stream your podcast, you could search the Jones Hour. You want to see it right there. Me and Kush chilling right there in the in the Yankee hoodie and in the Grand Hill jersey. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And two things that we represent. And we gonna get into a lot of sports, man. Oh. What are we doing? Oh, I think I hit it with my leg. My bad. We got the feedback because I'm too close to the speaker.
Word.
Shout
Shout out to Grant Hill, bro.
Shout out to Grant Hill.
That dude.
Yeah, man. That's my favorite play growing up. I
feel that.
Let's as a matter of fact, since we're talking Grant Hill, let's get right into the NCAA, man. It's the fucking tournament. You know what I'm saying? This is, definitely
Playoffs? What talk about? Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
we talking about the playoffs, man, because this is the NCAA playoffs. At the end of tonight, we will have the Sweet 16, the 16 teams left over. I did a couple of brackets on the ESPN Tournament Challenge app, so you do some of those brackets, and then you could also enter your brackets into some of these groups like the ESPN, the First Take, whatever other shows they have on, so you could join those groups and put your bracket in.
So yeah, we are in the second round right now.
Yeah, we are in the second round. Yeah, the second round. So half of the Sweet 16 was already solidified yesterday. Like North Carolina making it.
Beating Michigan State.
Yeah, they beat Michigan State. I in my bracket, I actually had Michigan State winning. You know what I'm saying? But as of yesterday, I filled out 6 brackets, and I had a different winner in each one. I had Marquette, Arizona, Houston, Creighton, Duke, and UConn.
Okay.
And so far my Duke and UConn is the best, and then Houston is after. Yeah, so we could look at some of these games real quick. Like, I didn't have Grand Canyon. That was a big upset that kind of busted my bracket. I didn't have Duquesne neither. Beating BYU. I had BYU.
Yeah.
The 7-10 Drake Washington, that was a toss up. I wasn't really mad at that. I did have Yale. I did call the Yale upset with San Diego State advancing.
Oh really?
Yeah. Sure. So I did pick some of these upsets, but I didn't get all of them. Like I didn't get Kentucky, but I did get NC State into the Sweet 16. So NC State, I did have them going into the Sweet 16 in my bracket. You know,
Is it a money bracket?
nah, it's a for fun thing. It's a fun thing. For me, back in the day, like shout out to my mom's because she would actually, bring the newspapers for me.
Wait, no,
Because
but
it would be in
you
your
you did it
newspaper.
on you.
No, I
You
did it on
Yahoo.
No, I did it on the USPN app.
Oh, okay.
No, I
But
didn't do nothing for betting, like
but
for
no,
money.
but if you get everything right on that shit, do they not give you anything?
Yeah, no, you could get like $1 billion. Some
That's
shit.
what?
I think Warren Buffett.
Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah,
Really?
he did that a couple years ago. I don't know if that's still valid, but nobody gets it right. Everybody's wrong already. Anybody that's already entered the bracket, any person so far that's entered a bracket online is already off.
Fucking
Nobody got
upsets.
it right.
Yeah.
You know, it's only the third day. You didn't even get to the Sweet 16, so that means you didn't even get the 16 right. Nobody got the 16 right. So that's how hard it is. So I'm a little happy with my shit based on that. You know, I got already a couple in the Sweet 16. I didn't pick North Carolina because I'm a hater, so I didn't get them. I picked Michigan State to beat them.
Oh, word.
Yeah, because I hate North Carolina, man. Fuck them.
I know that's a Dookie shit. Right
Yeah,
now.
that's that Duke shit. There was no way I was gonna make a bracket with North Carolina winning. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be out your fucking mind. You think I'm gonna do that shit? Fuck out of here. I don't care if they're the number one overall.
Damn.
Upset somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather make them lose in the final.
You putting it out in the universe.
Thank you.
Oh no, we're doomed.
You are, motherfucker. You are, North Carolina. Yeah, but I got a couple of, so I'm waiting for Duke today. Houston is the number one that's playing today. There's some good games. Baylor and Clemson is going to be a good game.
Right now, it's
UConn is going to play.
Colorado and Marquette are playing right now.
Yeah, I had a bracket with Marquette winning.
Marquette up by 5.
Yeah, like I said,
with 7 and I would say 46 seconds left in the second half.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, I had 6 brackets, all different winners. Marquette, I had in one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I had Marquette, I had Arizona, Houston, Creighton, Duke, and UConn. So we'll see if any of them are right. We'll get back into that next week.
Word.
Because by next week Sunday we'll probably have almost. We'll be going into the Elite Eight already and seeing who's going to play for the Final Four that night, possibly.
And Gonzaga yesterday washing fucking Kansas.
Yeah, Gonzaga's nice, man. Gonzaga's nice. There's a couple of teams that are really nice.
Zag life, bro.
There's a couple of teams that are really nice, or they're really just some hard matchups.
Shout
like
out
that
to
NC State. That NC State team, they got some big dudes. Pause. You know what I'm saying? And they're hard to match up with. With a couple of other teams. And some of these other schools, like you get like the Kentucky, why they probably lost or whatever like that, because they got a bunch of young boys that never really,
UConn has
played crazy. But in these other schools, you get a lot of more teams like an NC State that's gonna have juniors and seniors on their team, that have played big games and been a lot of these things and been in these type of arenas where you're playing like that, and it's nothing new to them,
Yeah.
So.
Well, your Dukies have a game tonight.
Yeah,
against some random ass fucking team.
Playing James Madison. Yeah, no, James Madison is nice too. That's another team. That Duke could be upset tonight.
Word.
Don't get it twisted. Like, I'm a big ass Duke fan, but I'm also gonna keep it real. Like James Madison, what they did yesterday and not yesterday, the day before, and what I seen, like they're a good team. They upset Wisconsin. They beat Wisconsin. So
shout outs as a bartender. People don't actually know this, but I bartend. But I'm a lead bartender in a hotel in Williamsburg, and I have a lot of parents right now, and for the NCAA tournament, and it's kind of fucking crazy.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Because I think I got some games in the Barclay, right?
Yeah,
yeah. So
fucking a lot of Northwestern parents.
Yeah, Northwestern learn. Yeah, so I mean, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. It's gonna be exciting to see, you know. Uh Now I wanna get into the NFL, B.
Ooh.
Yeah. We gotta leave the NBA and the Knicks and Dimes. We gotta wait for that, man, because
Okay.
that shit really
Let's save
need
it
we
for
need
then.
to yeah, we need to really get into that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So NFL draft approaching, you know, already a lot of moves have been made. Already a lot of moves have, like, you've seen, like, within the draft, like how you see Minnesota get a second first round pick. They got the 11 and the 23rd. You know, so they might be trying to package something to move up to with a team that doesn't really see something like that. Might be trying to move down and get some quantity back.
Mm-hmm.
And depth, a little more depth in the thing, especially a team like uh, who traded all their draft picks? Carolina.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? They traded a lot of draft picks, so maybe they could try to find a way to do something to get something back. You know,
But yeah, we have some time. It's on the April 25th, right?
April 25th. Yeah. So I mean, when we look at it, I think the Giants. I I think it's pretty clear that when you see these first couple of picks with Chicago. Well, Chicago already got rid of Justin Fields, so it looks like they're already taking Caleb Williams. Washington is definitely in need of a quarterback. New England is in need of a quarterback. With what's this guy, Mac Jones, not working out. So
Yeah.
these top three quarterbacks of May, Williams, and I forget who else. But those three, they're all gonna be gone. You know, they're all gonna be gone. And the Chargers, they're looking like they're probably gonna get a wide receiver. And I'm torn between Arizona. I don't know if they're gonna get a wide receiver. Maybe they might get a lineman. You know what I'm saying? Which would actually help us. But like, I really want, like, I spoke to my man, shout out my man Flawless. I'm really wanting the Giants to get Neighbors. I think if Neighbors could fall to us, because we know Marvin Harrison is gonna probably be the first wide receiver off the board.
Mm-hmm.
And what the Chargers have done with, getting rid of Mike Williams, getting rid of Keenan Allen, getting rid of Austin Eckler, still keeping Justin Herbert, getting this new coach of Harbaugh coming from Michigan. You're gonna need somebody to throw the ball to now.
You need hands, bro.
Yeah, so
You need fucking hands.
yeah, so it looks like the Chargers is definitely taking one of those wide receivers. But the Giants need a wide receiver. We need one. And I'm hoping uh I'm hoping the I'm hoping that Neighbors falls to us. That's the one that we want, I think. I think that's gonna be the best one looking for us. Someone that could be I think a clear number one.
Yeah.
I mean, what I was trying to say a couple of weeks ago, I said T. Higgins, and then I was like, damn, they franchise tagged T. Higgins, the Bengals. But now T. Higgins has come out publicly and said he wants a trade. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So I would love to get him as our number one because he's solidified. He's definitely a number one wide receiver on, I don't even know how many of the teams, at least 27.
Real quick, I'm not completely familiar with the lockdown um, for NFL picks. So saying like meaning, like I know when you sign or draft a player in the NBA draft, I know how long you have them for.
Mhm.
Before they're able to go elsewhere or resign elsewhere. How does that work with the NFL?
I think they get control of them for like the first 3 to 5 years.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah, they
so
get
it's like
control of them. For that, with in terms of also being the first one to offer them the contracts and whatnot. So you have like full control of um of them before,
gotcha.
but they don't get the like that max incentive and everything like that. Like kind of
Is it three guaranteed, five
like you pick up the team option probably.
yeah?
Like if they want to pick it up.
Okay,
hmm Yeah, so I was trying to look at this other fucking Caleb Williams.
We looking at
Jaden Daniels. That's the other fucking quarterback. Oh my god, I couldn't forget. I don't know. But Jaden Daniels, those three will probably be going. Marvin Harrison will go. Malik Neighbors to the Chargers, you see? Oh, there's a mock draft right here that says Minnesota trades up with the Giants and takes J.J. McCarthy, and we get the 11th and the 23rd. That's crazy. That's not a bad move. You see how I just said that?
Yeah.
That's not a bad move on this mock draft right here that I just looked up. Because I just wanted to look up the fucking third quarterback that I couldn't think of, Jaden Daniels from LSU. So wow, that's crazy. So that would be interesting. And then the Jets, it looks like, they might go in the route of getting a tight end with Brock Bowers from Georgia, who's probably like the top rated tight end in the draft. And definitely looks like he's NFL ready when you see the tapes from him and what he did in college. So I think the Jets make that move, get that tight end. They've done some real big signings. Like they did sign Mike Williams, who we just talked about, left the Chargers.
I respect the Jets, man.
I think they're all winning with Aaron Rodgers. I think what Aaron Rodgers is kind of doing with his mouth is kind of like hurting a little bit of this waiting process. So like the more time, I think the Jets just wish that the season would start already, as opposed to having to wait all this time
because you get
to get this motherfucker to keep on talking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's bad PR. You know what I'm saying? It's bad PR. And it's kind of looking like,
it's not just a situation where all PR is a good PR situation.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not, because this kind of talk has been a little questionable.
It's a put up or shut up type of situation.
Word. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen with that. But like I said, I think Brock Bowers will be a good look from there. We're just going to go through the first round. I think when we get closer, we try to dig a little bit deeper into who to get what and what other teams and positions teams need to address possibly in the draft. You know what I'm saying? Because the Jets and the Giants, they both got some holes to fill, and the draft is where you could try to do that. And take a little bit look into what draft picks they got and where they could possible. Yeah. So, but with the 6th and the 10th pick, they got a top pick each. So we got to see. So hopefully it'll work out, bro. Hopefully it'll work out for both teams. I'm not even trying to hate on the Jets right now. Normally if like we was in mid-season, I would be like, yo, fuck the Jets. But I'm not even trying to do that. Because we both really trying to make it to the promised land. It's a new year. So
we're not in a position to hate on the Jets.
You right. You kind of right about that. I'm not gonna lie. We not. But there's always a but. We on our way. We on our way. And hopefully young Daniel get it together
soon.
Yeah, because I still want
be able to hate on the Jets again.
Yeah, no, but I still want I still want Daniel for me to be able to refer to him as my cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get him on the show. Like, yo, bro, you gotta fuck with us, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You my cousin, bro.
You my cousin, B.
What are you doing? What are you talking about?
We separated.
Yeah. How do you not know that?
Yeah, man.
Look it up. Fucking what?
Fucking Ancestry.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it?
Ancestry.com, bro.
Oh, what is it? 23andMe?
No, fuck 23andMe.
No, we don't do that one?
No, we don't do that one.
All right. Ancestry.
Yeah.
One of those. You're going to see the lineage.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. I should have been a quarterback.
Word.
That's what that means.
He can look at the papers, but he's just ignoring it.
Yeah, no, I know. But it's all right.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, no.
I'm not mad at that at all.
It's there on paper.
Word. So they got to just, get it together.
Fucking get it together, bro.
Get it the fuck together.
Yo, Daniel Jones. Get it together.
Also, I seen this thing on the fucking as a proposed move.
Okay.
So maybe this is something we could clip and
Jones
share.
proposal.
No, it's not my proposal. It's something that I've seen, and I'm kind of actually on board with it.
Okay, so it's a proposal that you're on board with.
Yes, in the NFL.
All right.
Okay. So we all know the onside kick. You know
Okay.
what an onside kick is?
Yes, of course.
So just in case anybody that is watching that doesn't know what an onside kick is, an onside kick, like when you get the ball and you're like kicking it off in the game, an onside kick would be like instead of kicking it all the way downfield, you're only kicking it a minimum of 10 yards because it has to be 10 yards.
Trick play.
And you're trying to recover the kick and not to let the team that you're kicking it to get the ball.
And what's the maximum distance that you have?
It has no maximum is to the end zone. The minimum has to be 10 yards. It has to go 10 yards. You know what I'm saying? So you're trying to recover the ball so that you could have the opportunity to score because you're losing and that's your last hope of doing it.
And usually, situationally, the opposing team, depending on the situation, when they're in a dire need of an onside kick, usually the defensive side knows that they might do it. So in the situation they might do it, they line up. They do put a couple people in the back, just in case that's not the situation.
Yeah, they're able to line up in a way to defend it.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay. So the proposal is to eliminate that.
Onside kicks in general.
The whole onside kick. Last year, there were 41 onside kicks attempted.
I didn't realize that.
Do you know how many were successful out of the 41?
2.
You're right.
Yo!
2.
2 out of shout
the 41.
Outs to me, bro.
2 out of the 41. Let's go. Keep your hands off. What the fuck is the deal? You know what I'm saying? 2 of them shit.
Sounds about right.
I did it again with my fucking leg. I'm sorry.
Sounds about right, though.
Yes. So 2 out of 41. So the proposal is from your 20-yard line, you have one play. And essentially it is a 4th and 20.
So, all right. So they're basically like a Hail Mary type of situation. 20-yard line.
It's not a Hail Mary. Yeah, it's not a Hail Mary. You're at the 20-yard line, and you have one play to get 20 yards.
But in times that you're doing an onside kick, is to push yourself farther up. So but that's what I'm saying is it. You understand what I'm saying? Like it would usually be a diehard type of situation. They're pushing it to make it an entertaining diehard situation. Is that the situation?
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, basically. Yeah, wow. Because it's so unsuccessful. You know what I'm saying? It's almost
how do we make this?
It's it's almost getting to the point where it's like once you're going for the onside kick, it's like, bro, the game's basically over. You're not gonna get it really.
Now, is this a proposal coming from the commissioner or?
I don't know. I think it was maybe one of these sports writers or something like that came up with it, and it's been going around. So I wanted to propose it to the people and see how they felt too, because I'm in agreement with it. I think it's a great idea. I think that would be the most entertaining thing. You just scored. You're down 4 points. Now it doesn't matter if you went for 2 or you kicked the fucking extra point. You're down 4. It's 26-22. It's 1:35 left in the game. You're looking now. You have no choice but to go for the onside kick. Or now there is no more onside kick. You get the ball at your own 20-yard line. You got one play to make it to the 40, which basically is like if you did the onside kick, you'd probably be getting it around the 40, and you'd still have to go the other way anyway. You feel what I'm saying? So you get to 40. If you could get to the 40 or whatever you could get to on that one play, you now start the drive from that play. The next play is first down, and you continue the drive. You feel what I'm saying? If you don't make it, you lost the ball wherever you're at the 20. The other team got the ball. That's it. Game over. They kneel it out. They want to score on you or whatever they want to do. It don't matter. They want to kick a field goal and make it 7 now. It is what it is. You know, that was your last chance, you know? But I think it's a fire idea. I think it's great. I think they should do it. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. You're gonna get a lot of Hail Marys out of it because situationally, the only reason why you're doing an onside kick in the first place because it's not a safe procedure. Like,
no, you might. I mean, yeah. I mean, I just don't think that Hail Mary is the concept is really the right word for it. I mean, you have to get some deep plays. Like you're gonna go that further down the field or whatever it is.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So if you're setting it all the way back at the 20-yard line, you know, and you're saying this is where you're gonna be, you're starting, and you got one play to get it past the 40. You know, you're gonna get some crazy fucking plays, bro. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, bro.
They're like, yo, prove us wrong that you trash.
Yeah.
You know, like
do something. Stop.
Yo,
me. Like you could win the game. You could win the game, or you got to stop me from getting these 20 yards on this one play. 20 yards on a play is hard. Yeah. And knowing that that's what you need to do to get it is hard. You know, it's not really that easy. Some, you know, you might be able to get it and you keep it going, and you know the drive is alive, but you're still not guaranteed to score. You know, you still got to go the length of the field.
I see teams that are run dependent though being against that, and you already know how it works with all these like leagues in general. You know, it's not just what the commissioner says; it's what all the teams say. You know, like all the rule changes have to clear. It's like it's a yay or nay type of situation where you have all the team owners in the fucking in the room in the board meeting fucking going, or digitally on fucking Zoom or whatever, fucking going yay or nay. You know, like it just I see certain teams being like, nah, that doesn't make sense for us. You know, like especially if their culture is running. You know, like if they're a pass culture, I could definitely see that being the fucking like they're like, hell yeah, let's bring it on, bitch. Like, you know, that's fucking lit. You know, like that completely makes us score way more fucking points.
Yeah.
You know, because if it resets you, fucking hey, hell yeah, let's do this. Like, bro.
I just feel like it just gives you the opportunity to you know, actually have a good chance to come back.
But and I'm glad you brought this up because
it's fire.
It's a fire idea.
Right, I agree. Well, we'll see what happens. Maybe we try to take a vote on it.
Yo, or knock on one to that.
When we drop the video,
same thing. You put it out in the universe.
Yeah, son, I'm the manifester.
Yeah.
Maybe we should name the show now the Manifesting Hour.
No, this episode will be called the Manifesting Hour.
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
I like it, bro. There you go. I like it.
It's still the Jones Hour.
All right.
We're not rebranding shit.
No. You know, I'm just saying, bro. You know, because this is the shit I be on. You know, manifest shit, positive vibes. Put it out in the universe.
Exactly.
Speak it into existence.
Exactly.
You know, shit like that. Fuck out of here. You know, we too crazy out here.
Sound like some Moscow shit.
Yeah, you know. Send help. Send help. They wailing. Send help. They wailing. Doom.
What's next on the itinerary?
I think now it's time for It's that time for the NBA as we continue with the sports.
Basketball.
Oh man, it is getting into the crunch time. It's getting into the crunch time. I would say there's about 10 games left, maybe less, for the rest of the league as we see. And it's still mad close. And there's still a lot of teams that still have to play each other. That make it a little bit interesting, you know? So we're gonna see how it plays out. I'm hoping that, you know.
Now, while we do this though, because
I'm bringing up the standings right now.
Yeah. Not even standings. It's more or less like matchups, like the upcoming games for every team.
So you bring up the NBA schedule then,
Absolutely.
and I will bring up the standings. You know what I'm saying? Celtics. They basically clinched already.
We knew this coming in though.
Mm-hmm.
You
No, but
know,
I mean it's
like
still close.
I jokingly said, "What the fuck did I say?" I said the Spurs, fucking, we're gonna be the Western Conference upsets, like a fucking asshole. Which Wemby has been impressive, but I said it as a fucking joke.
Mhm,
Like clearly, like when it comes down to like we knew this from the beginning.
mhm. Yeah.
Like Tatum is Mamba, bro.
Mhm,
Like and squad wise, like you're talking about an incredibly like, and as a Met fan, like I don't have the same resentment towards Boston as you do. So let me
mhm.
let me get my second here.
Yeah, no, I feel
Like
you.
I have a lot of love for the Celtics. When it came down to those Celtics Laker matchups, I'm not gonna lie, KG Celtics was one of my favorite fucking goddamn teams of all fucking time.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like just as a KG fan,
Mhm,
and I'm not a big Paul Pierce fan. I'm not, I'm a big Ray Allen fan. Like there's a certain players that I fucking like in general that like I have I just love,
mhm,
and that those squads that gate like that, it made me love the Celtics. I didn't really have a love for the Celtics, but since that point, I have respect for the Celtics.
mhm,
Like they really do no fucking wrong. Like they keep themselves fucking relevant, even when they suck. They're fucking relevant somehow.
mhm.
Not like
Well, they got a
us.
lot of history. They got a lot of history. They got a lot of fans. The Celtics fans went deep. You know what I'm saying? So I can feel you with that. I'm actually not. I'm actually with you with like in terms of that like that KG team. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It was a team that you could actually, you know, it was okay to like. You know what I'm saying? With
Hell
those
yeah,
players coming
yeah.
together, it's kind of like something that we didn't really see before, but understood why it happened. With KG, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce already having about 10 years in the league, trying to do it on their own before actually coming together to form this so-called big three in Boston and able to win a ring and things like that. But I mean, the only problem with them is that they beat Kobe for me, and Kobe's my number one. So it's like that was what it came for fuck Boston. The fuck Boston in general, obviously from being a Yankee fan. So you are right about that, but I don't really hate the Celtics as much as I hate like the Red Sox or the Patriots or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, as we get into the standings and look at the teams in the Eastern Conference below the Celtics, is not really that many games separating them.
Mhm.
There's 7 games only separating the 76ers from the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? Um, and that's the 2 to the 8.
But but but
You know,
let's put it in perspective though. Like the second place Bucks
hmm
are 11 and a half games behind
the Celtics.
the first
Yeah,
place Celtics.
yeah, I know. That's what I said. Celtics already got it wrapped up. They're the number one seed. Um, they got the home court advantage throughout the whole playoffs. In the East.
Shout outs to them for having the season that they have.
Yeah, no, they've been killing. You can't take nothing away from them. They've been killing. I think if you really want to be honest about it, man, the addition of Drew Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis was the best things that they could have ever did with that management. They flipped whatever plays that it was. That little dude who was homeboy that was what was his name? No
Richard?
timeouts or what? Yeah, Richard Williams, right? That was
Yeah.
his name. Yeah, timeless or whatever they was calling him. Dude couldn't stay in the front. I couldn't think of his name, but whatever. They was talking like homeboy needed a timeout, bro. That's what it really was. And
Matrix.
no, it wasn't his name, Matrix. Matrix
No,
was
no,
fucking
no, no,
Shawn
no, no,
Marion.
no, no,
Nigga.
no,
What are you
no.
talking about? Matrix. No, it's like fucking time management or some shit. It was some
Time
shit.
Lord.
Time Lord. There you go.
Got it.
Time Lord. So yeah, which didn't even make no sense. I don't even know what that means. Anyway, get him the fuck out of here. They flipped him. Made that move. He's been out ever since. Drew Holiday was obviously a clear upgrade from Marcus Smart, regardless of Marcus Smart being a defensive player of the year player. You know what I'm saying? Um, Because Drew Holiday could do a lot more offensively that you can't sleep on. Like he could give you 30 if you need it, you know.
Facts.
And I don't think Marcus Smart could do that. You know, Chris Tapps allowed aging Al Horford to really come off the bench or play a secondary role to be a little bit more efficient and help. You know, where he's not playing so many minutes, and that when he does come in, he's able to impact the game. You know, Chris Tapps being a defender, somebody who's mad long, pause. He's a big fucking dude. He's fucking 7'4".
I give it up to KP, man.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen
Someone
it. We've
that's
seen
had
it
him
on
on this
7'4",
fantasy team,
7'6", or
bro.
whatever it is. We've seen him in New York.
He proved
So
himself
we
in
already knew
Washington.
where he was, you know?
He really did. He proved himself in Washington, bro.
Yeah, so Boston really made the right moves, and they solidified their spot. They are the favorite in the Eastern Conference. I don't really actually see a team beating them in the Eastern Conference, aside from either us or the Heat, you know? If we we're not going to get into that yet, but the Cavs is a game ahead of us. Magic is only a half a game behind us. Pacers 2.5 games behind us. Heat and the Sixers 4 games behind us. You know, so we got it. Did you see the schedule?
Bro,
This is the NBA schedule.
No,
that's the NBA standings.
No, I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But the actual what I'm getting into right now is that like how close it is between the two and the 6th spot.
Mm-hmm.
And the amount of games that we have, like
a lot of shit can move.
Exactly.
A lot of shit can move.
Exactly.
That's why I'm bringing it up. Like, all right, so let's see today's games. Today's games, Cavs play the Heat. That's a big game. You know what I'm saying? The Bucks are playing the Thunder. That's a big game. Pacers playing the Lakers. That's a big game for the East. Tomorrow, Celtics, Hawks, Knicks, Pistons.
So the reason why I was looking through it is that standing wise, as a Knicks fan, all right, we have the Bucks and we have the Cavs ahead of us right now, and basically there's no way that we're getting to the 1 spot, but there's a possibility that we get to the 2 spot, and I'm putting it out there. All right. The Bucks actually have a hard schedule. Bucks have a hard schedule. It's not going to be easy for them. They don't have easy games.
I think the Cavs do too.
And then when you're looking at like the Cavs, same thing goes for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers don't have easy games. You know, they have a couple of tough games. Well, actually, you know what? Outside of the Nuggets,
Sixers, Nuggets.
They have
Sixers,
Nuggets,
Suns, Lakers, Clippers, Pacers. That's a bunch of games.
All right, but they have a lot of wins though. When it comes down to the Cavs, I like the Bucks have a harder schedule.
The Hornets twice though.
They play the Hornets 3 times.
3 times, yeah.
And the remainder of the season.
Yeah. Yeah, well, maybe the Hornets could surprise us and take one of those.
Please.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. But maybe they want to play with some dignity.
But in general,
you know,
like also let's look at ours. But that's what I'm more concerned with is like the schedules of those fucking like those teams. Please, like anyone that's playing the Cavs and the Bucks, please go extra hard on them.
Mm-hmm. And now let's get into the West. Thunder and Nuggets is tied. It looks like, it's just tied, yeah. Kind of. Because they both have the same win percentage, I guess, but one is 50-21, the other one is 49-20. So they got games to make up to make it even. So they can't switch that out yet. And the Timberwolves are a game and a half behind them, which Anthony Edwards has been playing out of his fucking mind, bro. Anthony Edwards has been wilding the fuck out. That Minnesota team is a team to sleep on. Not to sleep on. I don't care that they lost fucking Karl Anthony Towns. That's not a team you want to run with. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But the thing about the
Honestly,
West, the thing. Go ahead.
Just saying, it might kind of open up things. It changes things up.
Yeah.
You know, you put more power in Anthony's hands. I think dynamically things might change and like it becomes a different type of fucking team. You know, like they might be nasty, bro.
Right.
I mean, they already had the number 1 spot for a while. They had it for a while. Let it go. I mean, the West is so fucking tough, bro.
Mm-hmm. No, and I mean it's basically flip flopped. As I seen this, like as we go through the top 5 teams, and I say them out loud: Oklahoma City Thunder, Denver Nuggets, Minnesota Timberwolves, Los Angeles Clippers, New Orleans Pelicans. Those are your top 5 teams in the West.
All nasty.
That wasn't it for like the past decade. You know what it was the past decade? The Suns at number 6. Your number 6 Suns. Your number 9 LA Lakers. Your number 10 Golden State Warriors. 11 Rockets, Jazz, Grizzlies, 13. You know, Spurs, the worst team. These are the teams that have been the top teams in the West for years upon years. That when we think about it, they're the ones that are constantly making the playoffs, you know, battling with each other. You know what I'm saying? We know how some of those series turned out as we look back on it. And now it's been a whole flip flop of what it is and what the teams is at the top. So I'm really, you know, interested in, you know, seeing how the West plays out, because it's like some of these teams might not make it, with the Warriors as the 9 and the Lakers as the 10. Right now, they would have to play each other.
Yeah.
One of them is guaranteed out, you know? And then the 7 and the 8 is the Kings and the Mavs.
Which
is crazy, because those teams is nice. Like, I'm rooting for the Mavs. I like Kyrie and Luka.
Bro,
I like what they do. They play entertaining basketball.
How do you think LeBron feels to be a play-in team again?
Bro, at 40 or whatever he is, he's younger than me. Because, you know, we said it was my birthday.
What a fucking mistake.
He's a baby.
Like, yo, bro, you joined the fucking Lakers.
LeBron, you little.
I'm sorry. But, like, I understand they got the legacy. You know what I mean? You could have came to us, bro.
He should have spent his entire career in Cleveland. That's what the fuck he should have did. He should have spent his entire career in Cleveland, won them about 4 or 5 rings, get them fucking put back on the map. You know what I'm saying? As a team.
No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, you didn't have to, when you was there, you didn't have to get rid of Andrew Wiggins to get Kevin Love. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you could have kept.
You're LeBron, bro.
You could have.
You're LeBron. You could have took them cats under the Anthony Bennett. That was a horrible fucking draft pick. But maybe if you would have took him under the wing, as opposed to saying you couldn't play with him and fuck his whole psyche up, maybe he's a different player. This is just hypothetical. We don't know for real. But I'm just saying, you know?
No, you're right.
I'm just saying, for all the ways LeBron makes all his players better around him, he also has the same ways of picking and choosing who those players are going to be, you know? And when you have that luxury, sometimes it's a little bit easier, especially if you know you're.
We have this conversation though. Like, those players are utilitarian. You know, it doesn't work out when they're not utilitarian. They're not like
no.
They're not role player specific.
No, they are. It's already been proven that LeBron needs a certain type of cast of players around him.
Yeah.
To really excel, to be what he is. You know what I'm saying? That guard type of player that could take up some of the scoring with him, which is what D Wade and Kyrie Irving was able to eat up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The cast, a big man that's able to kind of clean up a little bit and put in work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That could do something in the paint. That was your Kevin Love. That was your Chris Bosh. You know what I'm saying? And then your significant amount of shooters that are around you, plus a good role-playing defender. You know what I'm saying? So you had your Shane Battier that played good defense. You had your shooter like Mike Miller. You had your shooter like James Johnson. You know?
I was gonna say James Johnson, but I wasn't sure if James Johnson was correct because how generic.
Yeah, no. I know it is. He's actually one of the GMs for one of these teams right now that's killing.
Is it? Know? It's like a women's team, isn't it?
No, I think it's an NBA team.
Are you sure that's killing it?
I think it's killing it.
No, is it Phoenix?
It might be Phoenix.
I think it's Phoenix.
Oh, it might be Phoenix. Well, they're in the playoffs. They're the 6th seed right now.
Don't even waste your time. Keep going. I'll look it up.
They're the 6th seed. I already know they're the 6th seed. I remember what they said.
Shout out to Braylon.
Shout out to Braylon in the background. My son.
Yeah.
I love that nigga, man. Side note, man, I love being a fucking dad, bro. That shit's the best fucking feeling, man.
Yo, I've been looking into the little basketball hoops, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one. When he starts walking around and doing all that shit, immediate Fisher Price.
Bro.
Fisher Price.
Not even.
I'm gonna have to start betting him and
It's
shit
little
like that.
tykes for the basketball hoop that we like, the old school one.
Yeah.
It's like it sells. Like, I'm looking at Amazon, it's like 80,000 fucking sold in the last 3 months.
Yeah.
You know, like
I need
the one that we want.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I want full court games between our two sons.
And I like, we could do that right here. We have no space.
Bro, that should be so fire.
Like, kick it out. Bang them 3. They be doing pick and rolls and shit with the dog and shit. Like, that's the ultimate defender. If you could get through this blue nose pit bull, you could get through anything. You know what I'm saying? As they think like we're fucking like horrible parents and shit like that. Like, even though my dog is like the fucking biggest baby, unless you pop off. You know what I'm saying?
That'll be fun.
Yeah, he has a point of no return, but that's different. So yeah, man. And before we end the NBA, there's only one more thing that we have to do, man.
For a little Nicks and Dimes.
Nicks and Dimes, brought to you by the motherfucking Jones Hour. What?
And shout out to the Knicks in general. Like
Like,
we're talking about a team. Like, what are we? In the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In the last 9 games, we have lost 1 game.
No, we lost 2.
2 games.
We lost 2 on the road trip. We lost to Denver, and we lost to
Denver.
Yeah, somebody else.
And then before that, we lost to the Warriors.
Golden State.
And then Pelicans. But I'm not going back. Oh, hold on.
Nah, that's not that far. No, we beat Golden State. I'm talking about on this West Coast road trip.
I'm fucking it up right now. Let's talk about the games that we have coming forward, though. Like, in general, we've been crushing it. All right.
We're going to play Detroit.
We play the Pistons a fuck ton. We play... All right. We got the Pistons tonight. We got the Raptors,
yeah. Trash teams.
We got the Spurs.
Another well.
And then we got the Thunder.
Wemby is nice.
Those are 3 winnable, completely winnable fucking games. And Mitch back against Wemby is not a fucking a little
yeah, it's a good matchup for him
to
come
back. Fucking great matchup, bro.
Help us, you know what I'm saying? We see what's gonna, but I mean, I'm still a little worried. Like, OG missed like 3-4 games. He missed like this whole week. You know what I'm saying? He had a little flare up after the surgery. He did play, and when he did play, we did win. You know, but we was able to still get some W's against like a Sacramento team, and
I think they're being precautious.
I think so too. I think OG, it's more,
right now, OG
making sure that we're ensuring that he's going to be in the lineup for the playoffs, which I'm hoping that's what it's going to be. You said, my bad. The addition to Mitch is big. Go ahead.
And OG has proven that the addition, when he's on the floor, it's the difference is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're like 15-2.
Like, we don't lose when he's on the floor.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, he's that significant.
And the time that we have, the games that we have lost with him are the times where the other stars, everyone else was injured.
Yeah.
And this is bringing it back.
Mm-hmm. It was back to January. Goes back to January.
Julius comes out.
Is when Julius first got hurt.
And then we have Brunson came out.
Yeah.
So Brunson was out for a stretch of games. And so those games, all I'm saying is, if we have Brunson and we have OG on the floor at the same time,
full strength Knicks is crazy.
Insanely.
full strength Knicks is crazy.
Our
And that's
depth-
what we're hoping for. But there is also, as much as I said the question mark with OG, how you said it was probably precautionary. I agree with you with that. But when we get to Randall now, it's like, damn, son, like I don't think he's coming back, bro. I don't think he's coming back.
I think so.
Yeah.
After I thought the same thing. But shout out to the Roommates podcast. Like after seeing their podcast having Julius on, I'm not so worried about it. Just a quick breakdown though. The reason why I'm so excited about the remainder of the season. We have 1 game, 2 games, 3 games, 4 games, 5 games, 6 games, 7 games, 8 games left. Those games are against mostly under 500 teams. Mostly, and I mean mostly under 500 teams. Obviously, we have the Heat next. Oh, no, actually, sorry about that. Let's go back. We have the Pistons tomorrow. We have the Raps after that. We have the Spurs after that. We have the Thunder. We have the Heat. We have the Kings. We have the Bulls, the Bucks, the Bulls again, the Celtics, the Nets, and then the Bulls to wrap it up. That's not a crazy amount of games.
I believe it's like the 8th easiest.
We have schedule. The Celtics, the Bucks, the Heat, and the Thunder are the only hard games.
And 3 of those games is going to be real big on affecting the standings and seeing exactly where we stand depending on the lineups that we put out.
Absolutely.
Because, like I said, if Randall is not playing and that's what we see that's going to happen, then if Randall's out, then the other players is what we have left, man. And when we have them left.
Shout out to Braylon.
Yeah.
What's up, Braylon?
You want to be on the show?
He's way better.
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling, bud?
Yeah, my son had to make an appearance. If you see the live.
You know what it is? It's the Knicks talk, bro.
Yeah, he got hype.
Yeah.
He said, Knicks and Dimes?
Word.
I'm with it. So that's what happened with that. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Like I said, with the lineups that we put in. Because if the lineups that we put in against the Bucks and the Heat and the Celtics, like those that you said, and it is Mitchell Robinson, it is OG, it's Jalen Brunson, but it's not Randall, but we're competitive and we're able to, do something with it, then hopefully we'll be able to take them in the 7-game series. Because where I'm hoping to finish at before we, end it, I hope we finish in the 3 spot. That's where I want us to be. In the 3, playing the 6 seed. Hopefully the 6 seed is like the 76ers or something like that. Or a Pacers team or a Magic team. You know what I'm saying? That's on the cusp, that's trying to come in. And, we could match up against them and get out of the first round. Because the second round is going to be, unfortunately for us, it's going to have to be that we're going to have to beat the Bucks and the Celtics.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? If we really want to be there, because if we are the 3 seed, that second round, we playing the Bucks odds on, unless they lose against a Heat team or something like that, like we've seen. But I really feel the Heat will probably be in that 4 or 5 spot playing the Cavs. We'll be in the 3 or 6 playing either the Magic or the Sixers, and the Boston will be in cruise control with some team that. Is at the bottom trying to make it.
But in general, though, we have 12 games, bro.
12.
I only fear that we're going to lose 2 of those games. And that's the Celtics and that's the Bucks games.
Where? That's possible. Yeah, I think we could beat the Thunder. I think we could beat everybody. But I'm just saying it's going to be good to look at as a measuring point to where we stand. Because,
we got this.
Yeah.
We fucking got this.
When we played the Bucks on Christmas? Didn't we play the Bucks on Christmas?
I think so.
I think we played the Bucks on Christmas and we wound up winning. And
that
was nowhere near the team that we have right now. So it's going to be a good look.
The only reason why I have fear with the Bucks is because of that. It's because if we got that last win, we would have won the series. us and the Bucks, like we would have, it would be 3 games to 4.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't even be equal, bro.
Nah, I wouldn't.
So we already got that Christmas game.
Yeah.
We got the game the other day with the last game that we had against them, where we had OG on the squad. We squashed them. Well, not squashed them, but we basically we won that game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and,
like
and
we
they
play
got
well,
one.
man. We gotta give it to Tibbs, man. What he does, man, he gets them to play well. He gets them ready for the game every game.
But shout out to the Bucks.
Unprepared.
Shout out to the Bucks, but they don't have the depth that we have.
Nah, yeah. They lost a lot losing. Like I said, Drew Holiday was big for the Boston. It was also a big loss for the Bucks. You know, I mean, Dame is still Dame, and I'm not taking anything away from his game, but he's not necessarily the type of the player that can make up for it. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see what happens.
Word. No, but in general, I'm super hyped because the 2 seed is up for grabs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which in today's standards, when it comes down to the play-in tournament, it's kind of a really good position to be in. You want to be in the top 4, but when everything is so tight on the East and the 2 seed is up for grabs, I want us to take it. I think it's the best. Like, I'd rather us be in the 2 seed than be the 4 seed. Just saying.
No, I agree with you.
And there's a possibility that we could be the 6 seed if we fuck it up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but we put ourselves in a position where we're not in a play-in situation, and I'm happy about that. You know, not as much can be said for other teams. So I'm a happy Knicks fan. Yeah, I wear my Knicks shit regularly.
Me too, bro. Me too. So I think that's it for the Knicks and Dimes, man. We see what's gonna happen.
Knicks and Dimes.
So before we end out, we got some hip hop to get into for the week. First, I wanted to give some shout outs because I mean you did show me the Schoolboy Q, Travis Scott, 21 Savage, and now there's Metro Boomin. There's been some new albums that dropped so far this year that is pretty fire, that is worth looking at, worth taking a listening to. If you're not already listening to it, so you should definitely check them out.
Every one of those projects are worth listening to.
Yeah.
Music has not been trashed lately.
Nah. So
at least relevancy.
Yeah. So like those 3 artists and their albums that have just dropped should be something you should probably try to look at and check into and whatnot. Also, Kanye's daughter, Northwest, talking about she's coming out with a new album called Elementary School Dropout, which is hilarious. And so fucking so smart in marketing to come up with that type of title, even though it might not always give out the same the right message, and you know what I'm saying? But fucking genius. Elementary School Dropout from Northwest, which is I ain't gonna lie, I'm listening. Who's not gonna listen? Like, why you not gonna listen to that? Like that little, it's Miss Westy, Bestie, Messy, Don't Test Me. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you had some bars behind you. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell, you know what they say, like, daughters, relate to their fathers and the sons relate to their moms and shit like that. You could tell, like, she is just like her pops. You know what I'm saying? She is just like her pops, she might be like, get the beauty side from like the Kim side, but her whole like mannerisms and things like that, that's all Kanye. That's all his daughter, man. That's his bloodline. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell, and it's beautiful to see, man. And I'm looking forward for that to drop. But this week we got beef. And as I bring it out again, my boy Kendrick on the Metro Boomin album. What's the name of the song? I don't know either. But Kendrick dropped that diss He throwing shots at Drake and J. Cole, you know, because as we already as some of you might have seen, shout out to my man Marvelous. You know, you already know, go to Q Borough Cuts, Q Borough Cuts 9506 95th. I'm sorry, 9506 89th Street. Go check them out. Get that cut. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rev. Shout out to Marv. Rev, our clips dropping soon. But I was talking to my man Marvelous, and you already know he put me onto something that I overlooked when it dropped, when I first heard it. He said, you know, Drake be sending 21 Savage to send shots at Kendrick. You know, user came out a big step, left in a stretcher. Like I remember that. Like, oh yeah, I was singing that shit in my car. Now, no time in my head that I kind of put it to two and two together that was related as a little shot to Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? And then when the song dropped, this first person shooter with Drake and J. Cole together, um, J. Cole has the bar. I'm feeling like it's big three. Who's the best? Is it K
Who's the
Dot?
best MC?
Yeah, is it K Dot, Aubrey, and me? But I'm feeling like Muhammad Ali. At the end of the day, Muhammad Ali is the greatest. He's saying he's the greatest out of the three of them. So like, yeah, I appreciate the comparison between Kendrick and Drake and J. Cole, who we could all arguably say are the top three rappers in the game right now, that are out right now, that are in this like time frame. You know, we're not gonna say the Jada Kiss or the Jay-Z, you know, they got decades and years in the game. We know what they are. They legends already. But the hottest in the game right now is between Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick. And they came and they had their little shots. And my man, you know what time it is. Good Kid, Mad City.
He said,
Got
"Fuck
this
a top
got this for my
three."
birthday. Got this for my birthday. Shout out to Mama Bear.
He said, "Fuck." He said, "Fuck a top three. It's
Yeah.
just me."
It's just me. K Dot. Kendrick. Brah. I wish, you know, too bad, you know, because Kush always be talking that Kendrick shit. You know what I'm saying? He love Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? So I know he's on it. We back. We back. Young Breezy. And I need you to speak on this. I need you to speak on this. And checking back in. He was doing uncle duties with young Braylon in the building. Young Breezy. Y'all know what the fuck time it is. It's the Jones Hour. We here.
Nah. I would like.
It's a shelter.
I would like to say this. Right. I want a little. I wanted a little bit more, and we brought this up earlier. Between the two of us. But I feel like he's trying to set something up right now. We all know that J. Cole is dropping another album. We all know it's highly anticipated that J. Cole is dropping another album. Now, Kendrick puts his new projects on. He's very secretive. He basically puts it on a string. He'll drop a song here and there, you know. So he dropped his Hillbillies track. Very divisive. It's very 50-50. Some people like it. Some people don't like it. It's very off canter. You're talking about very JPEG Mafia, very very Peggy inspired beat style, where it's more almost electronica, like electro, or just in general like some, you know, it's a different type of beat. So people look at it and they're like, oh, I'm not really into it. And so we expect to have a little Baby Keem fucking and Kendrick like album coming out soon, which may come out soon, may not come out. Knowing Kendrick, you know, could take fucking a couple of years. But we know for a fact, well, not for a fact, but we know for almost for certain that J. Cole is coming out with the album soon. He's leaked it. He's leaked a couple of songs. He's leaked like some of his content from that album. And for Kendrick to be like, I'm gonna come in and diss J. Cole right now, he's literally like he's looking at it like, all right, I have a new label. My new label, I have to make my new project like the splash, like the biggest shit on the planet. let me start a fucking beef with someone, the biggest rapper right now,
Mhm.
knowing that I can actually have
Both
a very
of them. Both of them. It's not just one. It's both of them.
Very true. But one is coming out with the album very soon.
Mhm.
All right. Let me drop a diss track to him right before he drops his album. That artist can easily go, I'm gonna have a response on my album. All right. That will sell so many copies. All right. You're talking about some Blueprint versus Stillmatic shit.
Yeah, basically.
You know, that's what you're talking about. And not only that, if you're talking about this in two of the biggest rappers that are on the planet, that's not even been seen before. You're talking about, I don't even know. Like the conceptually, you're talking about a third rapper in the mix.
Yeah.
You know? So
it's like a three-way dance in wrestling and shit like
yeah,
that.
so Drake could easily
tables, ladders, and chairs
come out and be like, all right, I'm gonna drop a whole album right now. The only reason why I say that's not going to be the case is Drake recently dropped the album, and I don't see Drake rushing to drop an album just because he has a diss song. Drake can easily just drop a diss song if he wanted to.
Right.
You know, like that. I don't see that being the case, but I do see J. Cole having a diss song to Kendrick Lamar on his next album.
Right.
And if that is the case, goddamn, I'm very happy.
I'm with it. I want all the smoke.
Hell yeah,
with
bro.
All the smoke. With all the smoke.
Give it to me.
I think we have to. I think
I
think I'm gonna go on the Jones Hour Instagram page. Which sorry, we're not doing the lives on the Instagram page. You might see some of those posts fall down. So if you really want to catch the lives, or the old lives, you can always catch it on the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But IG is gonna change. But we're gonna have to put that up the poll. I think we have to put a poll up and just make it where it's like, who do we think is who's the best right now? J. Cole, Drake, or Kendrick? And it might be a little, bad timing, with Kendrick just dropping his shit and whatnot. But I think the true fans of each is gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? And people be fronting on Drake. They front on Drake and shit like that. Like maybe he's soft or he do put out some music a lot for the ladies and shit like that. But I'm not gonna front. I'm not gonna front that he's not nice. He knows how to make a song. He knows how to make a song. So with that, you can't front.
No, you definitely can't front.
He puts out quality music and put out quality albums and it shit sells. And J. Cole, we know the barsmith for him, and Kendrick, we know the mastermind that he is because his shit is real, intellectually thought out. You know what I'm saying? All his albums, all his verses, all his skits, everything at all. You know what I'm saying?
If we're talking about modern top five, modern top five, like Kendrick holds that top spot.
Where?
Like current day MCs. People that are like of this generation, I would say Kendrick is the quintessential MC. You're talking about someone that has more than one classic underneath his belt, and it's hard to say that with other rappers, and it's hard to say that with Drake. It's hard to say that with Cole, and you could say yes, I respect their catalog. But can you say their albums are classic? Can you not even say their albums are classic? Can you say that thematically, all right, that the albums are art? That's a big question. The way I look at it, is Damn is a piece of work. To Pimp a Butterfly is a piece of work.
Yeah.
Good Kid, Mad City is a piece of work. They're pieces of art.
We're all within their right. Like it all is it's all different. You know what I'm saying?
They're singular pieces of art. So I mean that's just my perspective on it. Like homie doesn't want to be top 3. He wants to be the best. There's no I'm part of your clique. I'm one of you.
And I respect it. Hell yeah. I respect it. I'm all Braylon's with it too. He want all the smoke. We all waiting for it. Let's go. Well, I shouldn't say let's go. Let's go
Yeah.
hip hop. But
Yeah.
like, what I'm gonna say is
I was like, what side you on?
yeah,
right
no, I know.
now?
I'm not gonna say that. That's what I'm gonna say. Like, but let's go to everybody that represents who they represent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I've always been a J. Cole fan. I think I've always said that I like J. Cole more than all the other three.
Mhm.
You know, so I'm not gonna like front like I've never said that. But
I feel that.
But yo, Kendrick right now, what he's doing, you know, he's moving up the ladder for me. He's moving up the ladder for me. So I'm not just gonna be so quick to say, you know, J. Cole that boy, because you know we all know J. Cole got the bars and shit like that. And Drake will make a fucking club song dissing you. Like you don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? So like ain't no way that we're not gonna front on Drake and his talent and what he do. You know what I'm saying? He'll be at the club dissing you, have the whole fucking club mad hoes twerking to your diss song. Like that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like grimy. You know, and then you know, Kendrick let it be known, man. And he's not the first time he done this, because he did it on that Control verse back in the day where he put everybody on notice and everybody on blast. Like, you know, yep, that's exactly what he did. He's like, you better stop playing with me because it's real time out here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think he had to revisit the situation right now with what he did with J. Cole and Drake and the bars that he dropped on that Metro Boomin track. The world isn't waiting in anticipation. The world is waiting in anticipation to see what's going to happen in the world of hip hop with these juggernauts going at each other, and I'm happy. I'm all for it. Not no beef where people is like getting hurt or something like that, but you know, just the hip hop beef, the bars, you know, because I love battle rap too, you know. So when it comes to this, it is what it is.
Bars.
Right? And what I said, you know what I said? I said Drake will make a diss song in the club about you. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Drake will have mad hoes twerking to your diss song. You know what I'm saying? Just like that, fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So they all got balls, but we see what's gonna happen. But it's over. Another one. Brandon, no, eat this thing. Yeah, it's Stephen Hall. No. Talk to him. Talk to him. Talk to him.
I lowered it.
Talk to him. Talk to him, Braylon. Oh boy. We live, baby.
You see he done fucked up, you know that.
But yeah, because then it would be like a two-way